Hey, this is Long. Today, Claire and I are at Nghiep Ky My Gia. So it's basically a Vietnamese and Chinese restaurant located in San Francisco. It's in a pretty chill neighborhood. The other place that's similar to this is High Key, which is in their Tenderloin, and we kind of like avoiding the Tenderloin, and so we haven't been to High Key for a while. But today we're at this is basically our favorite noodle restaurant in the world. So usually we get the number 13 here, which is just their Nghiep Ky egg noodle soup. You can see it has like some seafood, some pork, and even some liver here. We've also gotten a lot of the other stuff here, including the satay beef noodle soup, and also some of the whole fun and the egg noodle soup here. Well, this is the wonton egg noodle soup. But basically everything we've had here so far is very good. Alright, so we just finished eating our meal at Nghiep Ky My Gia. And so it's it's more of it's not really a English friendly restaurant. If you know Chinese or you know Vietnamese, it'll be more approachable for you, because the menu doesn't really have the ingredients on it. It just has the name of the item, and so you kind of have to know a little bit about what you're ordering, or you look at the picture. And so when we ordered number 13 and number 4, number 4 has the wontons in it, and number 13 is more seafood oriented, has shrimp. It has also I guess yours had the shrimp.
Yeah,
kind of cake too, right? Like
yeah.
The one with the fried
I
one.
have exactly everything that you had, but then more.
Yeah.
They have wonton, and they have what else? Just wonton, right?
Yeah, I think yours had like the wonton. I'm not sure if yours had the shrimp.
Yeah,
It has I
had the shrimp, the fresh shrimp,
Uh-huh.
and also the fried shrimp, crispy shrimp one.
Yeah, so I mean the prices at this place, this restaurant is they're out of control. They're so cheap here. My bowl costs $10 and Claire's bowl costs only $10.50, and there's enough food in both of those bowls to like fill up
Way more
at least
than
2
enough.
people.
Yeah.
And so I'm super full right now, and Claire's super full right now. And so right now, while we explain to you our experience at Nghiep, we're gonna eat this chocolate strawberry shortcake. Not chocolate. Well, it has a little chocolate piece on top, but it's definitely not a chocolate
It's called
cake.
the strawberry soft cake.
Yeah.
Shortcake.
Yeah, I think that's strawberry shortcake. Yeah, so we got it at
Paris baguette.
Yeah, Paris baguette. And then so we're gonna eat this thing, and then we're gonna talk about our food at Nghiep. So we've been to Nghiep about 10 or 12 times now, and each time we eat there, we've had good experiences with it. There was this one time where we went there kind of later in the afternoon, and we bought some of the noodles to go, and when we brought it home, it seemed a little bit too salty. And so that's pretty much our only one bad experience with it. Today, it was also a little bit salty, on the salty side, but it wasn't too bad, especially since the broth was not as salty. And so when the noodles got too salty, you can balance it out by drinking some of the broth. And so the noodles, you see, they're kind of on the we always order the thin egg noodles. Okay, I'll eat this one. Yeah, so we always order the thin egg noodles, and they're pretty good. The thin egg noodles, they cook it at Nghiep a little bit on the firm side, so it's definitely more of like an Italian al dente. But you know, if you like firmer noodles like we do, then you would definitely enjoy the firmer texture of the noodles at Thai Nghiep. We also like eating spicy, so we usually put in a lot more of the jalapenos, the pickled jalapenos that are soaked in vinegar, and also Claire likes to eat the chili oil, so she puts some of that in her bowl. Yeah, overall, I mean, the food at Thai Nghiep is probably one of the best restaurants. You know, the food here is like one of the best foods that we've eaten at in San Francisco. In terms of price, especially, I don't think you can find another restaurant that gives you so much food for so little money, especially in the Bay Area. I mean, this restaurant has probably the best value we've experienced in terms of food in all of the United States and maybe all of the world. Like, pretty much no place gives you so much food for this much money.
Thailand.
Yeah, and maybe I guess for Thailand you can probably find something that's cheaper.
But I mean, like, based on the quality itself and the taste of the noodle, I think it's so far one of the best noodle place I had in my life.
I mean, I think the thing that to me that is kind of off, I guess, about Thai Nghiep is that the meat is not super high quality. It's kind of like more on the dry-ish side. Yeah, the pork.
I love the pork traditional one.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just thinking, like, while I was eating, I was like, oh wow, how can they cook the pork like this? Yeah, it's kind of juicy for me.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's like depends on your preference. I guess some people are more used to meat that's like more on the juicy and soft side. The meat here is kind of more on the drier side, like more like
Fine.
So I mean, we've eaten at a whole bunch of ramen restaurants, and we've eaten in San Francisco. We've eaten at the Marufuku Ramen, which is our favorite ramen place in San Francisco, and also we've eaten at Ramen Nagi and all these other noodle places. But Thai Nghiep is really still our favorite noodle place, regardless of price. So we would rather go here than anywhere else for noodles, especially in the Bay Area. And so, I mean, we're very happy that we can go to Thai Nghiep. It's a bit of a drive from San Jose. It takes about an hour to drive here from San Jose, but it's the restaurant itself is in a pretty nice neighborhood. Unlike Hai Ki, which is more, in their tenderloin, and so you have to kind of avoid the homeless people, and it's more dirty there. So yeah, I mean, we really love Thai Nghiep, and we'll definitely come back many more times.